bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Israel Beitenu leader Avigdor Lieberman says he will back legislation to ban any members of the Knesset who are criminally indicted from serving as prime minister. This following an initiative put forth by center and left-wing parties backed by blue and white chairman Benny Gantz, which would prevent a Knesset member so indicted from serving as prime minister. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu spoke out against the legislation, saying the public has given me more votes than any other candidate, and the Likud is the largest party by far. Speaking of Gantz, the prime minister stated, "He lost the elections, lies to his voters, and tries to hurt me. My friends and I, along with millions of citizens, will not allow this to happen." The draft, which right-wing members say is designed to prevent Netanyahu from forming a government, could be proposed once Parliament is sworn in on March 17th. In the West Bank, Palestinians protested after Israeli bulldozers began clearing land in what villagers fear is an attempt to confiscate it for future Jewish settlements. The protesters from a village near the Palestinian city of Nablus said Israel had prevented Palestinians using or farming the land in question since the 1990s, and as one 80-year-old resident said, "I'm afraid that in a few days Netanyahu may come to lay the cornerstone of a new settlement," after he promised he would increase settlement. The Palestinian Health Ministry has banned visitors from entering its territory in the West Bank and placed the city of Bethlehem on partial lockdown after a suspected coronavirus outbreak at a hotel in a nearby town. Schools, mosques, and churches in the Bethlehem area are closed for 14 days, and other activities planned for the area have been postponed for at least 2 weeks. The hotel where the suspected outbreak was discovered has been turned into a quarantine site, with the hotel staff now in isolation as well. And due to the fear of spreading the coronavirus, Chief Rabbi of Israel, David Lau, is calling on the public to refrain from kissing or even touching mezuzahs. Saying there is a commandment to obey the instructions of the authorities, he emphasized it is imperative to follow the instructions of public health officials. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.